We'll start with CRUD operations in MongoDB. So what does CRUD operations means in MongoDB? The basic operations like create, read, update, and delete are collectively called CRUD operation. Create operation involves creation of database and collection and insertion of data into them. The read operation involves reading or accessing document record from the collection. Update operation involves making changes in document of a collection. And lastly, the delete operation is about deleting document record from the collection. Now we'll just see how to do the CRUD operations in MongoDB. The very first operation is create operation. If the database or collection mentioned in the command is not present, it creates it on the fly. Means as and when we write the command, it gets created. We need not write a separate command for creation of database or collection. Adding document through save command. So we'll just see how we will add document through save command. We need to write the syntax db.customer.save, and in round bracket we need to insert a curly braces, that is as a dictionary key and value pair, name colon the name of a person, that be it Anand. Once we do this, we will get this as the output. While adding new document in a collection, it adds another field that acts as the primary key ID, and it stores unique ID for added documents. So in our DPMS, we had to define a primary key and then we need to give the value. But in MongoDB, we need not give any specific value for the primary key. The MongoDB itself insert the column called primary key, and it gives the unique ID for every document. So let's see how we will do it on the. So we will open the MongoDB, and here we will try to insert. So we are into SchoolDB, so we will try to insert. So we'll be writing db.customer.save name Alina, and then we can just write, we'll just change the name may be Radhika, and then we will insert this data. So you can see this is the result what we are getting, right result and inserted. So how you can see MongoDB is like without any structure. So if the second data I insert, let it be Naman and comma, let the sale what you want to write, sale is 2000 made by him, or he has bought something like that. So you can see that in the first line we had just given name Radhika, and the second line name Raman, and sale is 2000. So we have increased one column and it does not give any error because it does not have any predefined schema. We can insert as many data as we want, column wise or row wise. There's no problem in MongoDB. So you can see this. Now if we want to see the collection, I mean on which database we are working, so we can just write show and it will just show you that on which table actually has or contained in that database. So the database, if you want to see, it is DB, and if you want to see the table on which you are working is, that is show collection. So we have these tables in this database. Okay. Now, if we want to save more than one document in a single line, we will get a different output. What you can see is, this is the thing, and we'll just click on to comma and key value pair, that is name is Parul, name is Parul, and here you can also change the name Nakshita, and we'll close this, and when we okay, so we can insert two data also. So we have now we can insert data through insert command. The insert command syntax is db.collectionName.insert and document detail. The other methods are insert one, that works like insert, and it inserts one document. And insert many lets you insert multiple documents at the same time with one command. So as a list, we can just enter all these documents. So we'll just work on all these. The same data we'll be working on, and we'll just see we have one data, and we can also insert the same data time and again. Like if I write insert, right, and I'm inserting this data, it's okay. So you can see this is inserted again. The other data which has this can be done through insert many. Now, did you see with save it could have been done with the comma, but here we need to give the list. That is why I had just shown you this, because the data has to be in list. Now you see once we do, it is done. So you need to keep in mind that while doing save, if there are multiple documents, you can just give in curly braces with the comma separation. But in case of insert many, you need to make a list of those documents and then give it for processing. And now we can also create some objects, and then we can insert the data. Like for example, if we want to create any object, like we'll be doing it here like cust1 and sorry, equal to name Sana. And this, and the insert will just write 1, and this way also you can do that. You can create an object and then you can put the object in the argument. The next thing what we have done is using the object. What we can do is we need to make two objects. Object can be inserted inside the other object and then can be given as the argument. Like if I write address equal to, so like house number 24, not equal to, it is house number 24, and let be locality Delhi, and close it, and then it's cust2 is name Harish, and add is your ADDR. So we can just see this, enter, and what we will do is save. So instead of cust2, and this is written. So you can see we can also insert object inside an object and then give it as a value for the insert command. Now we can also create through arrays, like you can see it here, that we have created a student database which has name, class, section, and all the subjects. So all the subjects are inserted as an array to a database. So we'll just do this also. And so we'll write db dot student dot, let it be save, and you have what all data you have is like, okay, we have name, so Samiksha, let it be role for class 11th, and then subject is in form of list, like you have English, Hindi, maths, and science. So we'll just close this and this, and there has to be so this is also inserted. So you can just see that we have also inserted an array. And now how to read.